headed out for a late afternoon dive after a late night last night. What are we doing, John? We're gonna go try and do some more picks. Depends on water clarity. If the water's clear, then we're gonna try and hit these tanks. If it's not clear, then, well, go out deeper. We went out the other day, water was totally clear and no current. And we were all excited, did a bunch of stuff. The next day we were hoping it's gonna be the same. I knew it wouldn't, it never is. Water clarity was not the same. Current was the same. But you know, that Gulf Stream comes in and out the coast. And so it came in really close that one day and then kind of came out. We got options. We never know. I think we should just stop making plans. Yeah. Because every time we go out there, it's like whatever we find. Let's roll. So the third day that we were diving, we had a new diver with us, Breanna Selts. So we had Victoria and Christine Vartiainen, the Fisher twins. We had Michelle Saco, John Kowitz, myself, Kimber, Blackfin, Clark, and Trip. We were all going out, and today we wanted to catch fish. You know, it was all about spearfishing. We had been doing photo shoots for the past couple of days, run a little low on fish. I said, John, you know, let's just concentrate totally on fish. So we go out, and we don't exactly have a plan yet, but we come out and we see just a massive weed patch. So what the heck, let's jump in there and see if we can find anything. I like to go in last in case there's sharks. I don't want to get bit. So we jump in, and it's just a really cool scene. Sargassum on the top, it's kind of mid-column, it's floating everywhere. I'm pretty sure that John got some really cool shots. I know I got some pretty cool video of that. The only thing that we saw going around there was some yellowjacks. And unfortunately, I didn't quite get any opportunities to shoot on one. There was one period of time where 3 of them ran by, and I could have taken a long shot, but I didn't feel like I would have landed it, so I didn't go for it. But fortunately, Michelle Saco did get a good opportunity, and she plugged one of those fish dead center. And put some sashimi on the boat. So I was really impressed by her shot there. It was really cool to see that happen. That sargassum gets in the girl's hair. I mean, it gets just tangled up all over the place. And so I said, you know what, before we cause a major mess with the girls and their hair, I said, let's go ahead and maybe go over some wrecks. We tried out some different areas and set up the flashers, and we're diving down. Felt like going down as deep as I could there, and I just level out and I see this kingfish. And I start going after it, and it starts kind of running away from me a little bit, and I just tried to close the gap as quickly as possible. He turned and boom, put a shot in on him and just got him just right. Now I was kind of babying that fish getting in because I saw my slip tip go through it, but I didn't see the tip drop. And I've had this happen before where the slip tip stays on and it goes in the fish and just comes right out. And so I was kind of shell-shocked thinking that that might happen. So I was kind of babying that fish, but that slip tip did disengage like it was supposed to, and so I was able to bring that fish in nicely. So we got to do a really cool photo shoot with the twins once again, and some really cool shots with that kingfish. Beautiful fish, beautiful girls, beautiful clear water, beautiful location. Those pics we posted on Instagram, and we've got a ton of comments. But you know, some of those comments are why is the dude in a wetsuit and the girls are in bikinis? Well, you know, to answer that question, I'm diving a lot deeper. I'm diving very deep, and the water gets colder and colder the deeper you go. You don't really need a wetsuit when you're hanging up on the surface and you're trying to dive down and you're just practicing diving past 30 feet. But when you're diving down 60, 70, 80, 90, the deeper you go, the colder it gets, and so that's where you need a wetsuit. And so that's why you'll see sometimes around this time of year where I'm wearing a wetsuit and they are not. We really enjoy the summer months where we can dive without a wetsuit, but it's beginning to get a little bit colder for me, and we'll start to have to wear a wetsuit. We decided, since we had fish on the boat, that we were gonna go to a little bit shallower of an area that everybody else is a little more comfortable diving. About a 30-40 foot area. We got a lot of nice coral reef, and that everybody would have a good time getting to the bottom and hunting. And as soon as we got there and jumped in, we saw just these storm clouds coming. Well, we shot a nice kingfish, triggerfish, and a yellowjack. Storm's rolling in. We got a little bit more time left, and we're going over some chunky, shallow reef. 41 feet to the sand. Look at this sky right here. I'm gonna pan around. Look at this eerie situation we have on our hands. It's about to get nasty. Okay. Listen, it's time to get in. We're running low on time. Looks like this storm's coming right at us. I see the flags going this way. Storm looks like it's coming right our way. Yeah, we should probably get going. Now, normally that wouldn't really bother us too much, but these storm clouds were approaching really fast. The wind was coming right from that direction, and in my experience, it told me that we were going to get hit hard.
The sky looks insane. It's so windy.
Luckily, I always bring a bunch of spare rain jackets, and so I deployed all those jackets, had every one of the girls, all protected, and we were bracing for impact as we went into the inlet. And all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, the storm changed, shifted direction, and we got to witness one of the most beautiful sunsets that I've seen in quite a while. It was just magnificent. We really took a long time soaking that sunset in. But it was just absolutely amazing. So we took the scenic route in and drove through the city of Miami, and just really cool to see the way the buildings and everything in the skyline were all lit up. So, not always do you get sunsets like that, but when you do, you really want to take a moment to enjoy them. That's a wrap for our couple of days of fishing in a row and diving. And the next set of films are going to be all about heading out on C'est La Vie. We got a new series we're going to be starting up with Lauren on how to get into free diving and spearfishing. And we've just got a lot of different new content. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, we're thinking right now are going to be more like the series shows that are going to be different cooking or training or fitness or whatever that we feel like fits into the show well. Let me just also say that this episode and all of our episodes are sponsored by Presto Restoration Products and Services. You can visit our website at prestorestore.com. We have an exterior high-rise facade building restoration company. We basically restore and fix the outside of high-rise buildings nationwide. Miami, Atlanta, New York, you name it, all over the United States of America. We also created an entire chemical product line for the services that we provide. Those are sold worldwide, and we offer consulting services. We basically do anything on the outside of a building, and we've been doing that for over 25 years. So we've got a lot of great case studies, a lot of great experience, and if you know anybody that has a problem with the outside of a building, you tell them to give us a call or check us out on our website, prestorestore.com, and we appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh, look, Christine's finally awake. Well, good morning, Christine.
Finally, what do you mean? I'm the second one up.
But yeah, I was just talking about how we went out and we were gonna spearfish around that weed patch. And then there wasn't really anything. Michelle shot that, you know, little yellow jack, and then girls were all getting seaweed in the hair, so we decided to move on to deeper water, and then I dropped down and shot that kingfish. And then the storm kicked in, and then we had that amazing sunset. When you see the footage of just these experiences, like nothing really even has to happen for it to be beautiful. I mean, it's just being there. You don't even have to shoot a fish and you have a great day. Just being out on the water and seeing all that scenery above and below water and hanging out with really cool people. So that was a great day. Today is going to be a big dive day, and so we're going to create a lot of epic content. Going to get some really cool pics. Go check out Christine's Instagram, as well as their Fisher twins on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a whole lot of collaborations here in the future, and it's going to be a good time. So, Christine, why don't you go ahead and give the lens a fist bump?